suck what happened at RTX today? Well, anyway, I'm visiting from out of state and is wondering if anyone wants to have a little NSA fun tonight or this weekend. If interested, send me a line and we can talk about it. Staying at the Hilton across from the convention center. Can meet up in your room or mine. It's not very good, but I like the grammar.
And it's a timely posting as well.
Because it doesn't suck what happened.
Mm-hmm. He's probably responsible for it. Maybe I could get a little NSA if I...
Yeah, all those bored
The people
ladies,
that want to have it in the convention center are probably...
All those bored ladies, no Game Grumps to fawn over.
Now that there's no Space Jam, they have to pay attention to me.
There's no Cards Against Humanity. Oh, the humanity, I want to have sex. Is what they said.
So do we want to read the other ones, or...?
If you want, go ahead.
Okay. These are just about video games in general. Video games not only can create relationships, as they do here at RTX, but they can also destroy them.
Aww.
Hubby plays with video games instead of your hot pussy? Does your hubby spend his nights and weekends playing video games, letting himself go, instead of taking care of your needs? Let me answer the call of duty. Get a hotel room and do things that you haven't done in years, if ever. I'm married as well. White, attractive, and very discreet. Tell me how you fantasize about being taken, and I'll make it your reality.
So his wife is not a gamer then, and you want...
No, I think he assumes that...
Why does he drop that he's married too like it's a plus?
Because, they're saying, well, if you won't tell, then I won't tell, so we both will keep each other's secrets.
Okay.
Still seeking fun and friendly nudist friends. Hello.
Here at RTX.
Always fun.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm a 32-year-old nudist who's looking for other like-minded individuals who can enjoy the closed-free lifestyle and have separate nudity from sex when needed.
Huh?
I enjoy going out to Hippie Hollow, Star Ranch, or just getting together for nude movie watching, video games, and other normal indoor stuff. I just like that he said that he's still seeking fun and friendly nudist friends. Like, maybe he hasn't had so much luck in the past.
That's shocking to me.
He actually has tons. He's just looking for more.
Right.
Maybe.
No, that is very normal.
I mean, what kind of video games would you play naked together, I wonder?
Minecraft.
Doki Doki
Minecraft?
Kingdom.
ROM hacks.
Oh, Ghosts and Goblins?
Shovel Knight.
Yeah, because you become naked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, only if you're bad.
Oh no, my character got hit again. Shirt off.
Peggle, always.
Sure.
Always Peggle.
Always.
I thought that
Peggle.
was a requirement.
I think it is. So, do you have any more?
No, not today. There'll be plenty.
Gotta
tomorrow.
save-
It's slow going here at RTX. Not as much sex is needed as apparently there is in PAX.
Gotta save the gold for the panel.
That's right.
Already hot enough down here in Austin.
Yeah.
So welcome everyone to post day 1 of RTX. I'm here with a slightly larger crew than yesterday. Slowbeef is here, but he is AWOL at the moment. He'll be back
running
momentarily.
errands.
He's running errands, professional panel preparation errands. As what
There
we
were air
call them.
quotes on that, by the way.
Yeah, you can kind of hear them. But with me today, as it was yesterday, is Cherrydoom and TurboC.
Hello.
Hey.
And then 2 new recruits to the RP Con gang. We've got heytallman.
Hey, everybody.
And then PAMaster
Yeah, thank you.
here with us today. They are regular outers of streams of mine and Beef's. Heytallman. Lots of participation in race threads and doing some of your own LPs as well, I believe.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while. And PAMaster is the premier expert on FTL, that is faster than light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever need someone to tell you just exactly how many space aliens you need to kill to get to the edge.
How many hours have you put into FTL at this point in your life?
Between 50 and 100.
That's actually not that much.
No.
Yeah,
I think I put in
was
more than
expecting, like
It's
200, 300.
it's not like it's the most complicated game in the world. You just gotta start to look stuff up.
Well, it's a game that makes me feel bad about myself on a regular basis, so it feels very complicated.
Yeah, no problem.
So, post day 1, we've been to a few things. There's been some drama, some tension, some disasters,
Sirens.
some sirens, some harrowing escapes,
And then the panel started.
and then the panel started. That was all before we got to the con center. So what do we want to recount from what we've done so far? So it first started with us. First we ate at a crepes place.
Yes, we had some delicious crepes after a lot of waiting and me complaining about the heat nonstop.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal heat for being before noon in the day. But we got our crepes and they were delicious crepes.
Discuss some Craigslist ads over crepes.
Yeah, we talked retsupurae business during the crepes eating, as we were wont to do. And then after that, we wandered over. Well, let's start with you guys at around this time in the morning. What did you do this morning?
I actually got in this morning. I got in at like 1 a.m. at the very beginning. But after that, just kind of woke up, headed straight to the panel, and then immediately regretted my decision to not go there earlier, because even at like 2 hours to opening of the event, there was a line stretching around 3/4 of the convention center and then looping back on itself.
Were these people in line to register?
No, this was
into
to
the
get in.
exhibition
Yeah,
hall.
this was
Yeah.
people.
To get into the exhibition hall, though, right? Not into the convention.
Right, no.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
just for the exhibition
Yeah,
hall.
this was the same line we saw this morning.
I don't
Well, if
get-
you just wait
Yes, I
until
don't get
later
it.
in the afternoon, we got into the exhibition hall, just wandered in.
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
I don't get that.
3 or 4.
I mean,
But if
they-
you're not the first person in, you won't get like the best stuff. The
You
best
don't get to
loot.
play Smash Bros. First.
I want to be the first person to get those business cards.
Or a 3D printed figure of yourself,
yeah.
for vanity's sake.
I'd do that. Tallman, how about your morning?
Uh,
You started not here, right?
Yeah, I'm staying with my sister who lives in San Marcos. It's about 30 minutes from here, and I got in on Wednesday. And we had some fun adventures there. I got taken to a poetry slam the other night, which was fun.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But this morning I just woke up early, got ready, had some time to read some of my book, and just showed up. And
A
then
book about?
I'm reading book 4 of Song of Ice and Fire, Feast for Crows.
Ooh.
I'm on the 5th one myself at the moment. So.
And then met up with PAMaster, beat him in Pokemon really bad. And
The shame will forever tarnish my family's name. The proud master family.
But when that FTL tournament starts tomorrow,
Oh, and you bet. I'm going to earn it back. Bit by bit.
jump by jump.
no, that's when I bow down. Yeah, just met up with everyone and keeping it real fun ever since.
Real cash.
Real cash.
So don't scoff whenever I say that. So the convention itself, it was a bit overwhelming at first going in there because, as they said, the line was stretching pretty much around the perimeter of the place and we had no idea where to go.
Yeah, we were confused even what the line was for. One person said, I asked one person, they said, it's for the convention. I'm like, we're in the convention.
Yeah.
So,
That's very vague. But we were trying to get to a panel, and we eventually, after circumnavigating the entire convention, finally found a way to get upstairs, got in line, and then I found out that because I have a VIP badge, at least I don't have to wait in line, and VIPs can just sit in the front of any panel. But then I had these noobs with me who just had weekend passes. They couldn't do that, so like, I'll wait in line with you, whatever.
To be fair, she said that we could come in with you.
Yes, but only if the VIPs were not filled up
I
in
don't
the
think
panel
that's
itself,
okay.
which was clearly not the case because this panel we were waiting for was just one we were mildly interested in about from Pong to Peggle, which means from PO in the alphabet to PE in the alphabet, which doesn't make
like,
That's
cycle-
not
circles
very
around.
it circles around, so it does cover every game that is possible, but it's
Well,
called from
if you go backwards, that's like, Pong and Peggle, basically.
yeah, covered 2 games. So it was a psychology sort of thing.
Yeah, they talked about the perception of video games and violence throughout the years, starting with
It was
Mortal
very
Kombat.
very
A lot of-
social science.
A lot of media, talked a lot about media representation
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm. And then also conducting some what they called meta-analyses, which are studies of studies on previous games and showing that actually when you look at this, the correlations are very weak between playing video games and perceived violent behavior, self-reported violent behavior or violent thoughts.
Yeah, and there was a really interesting part she talked about, like the length of time that you're playing a video game
Yeah.
has a huge effect on like how aggressive your thoughts are. Like if you were playing a video game for 10 minutes, then you're actually a lot more aggressive than if you're playing for 75 minutes. Because when you're just learning a game, you get frustrated because you don't know what's going on. You probably die a lot.
Yeah.
But as you learn how to play the game, it kind of becomes natural. It's more relaxing, and your aggressive thoughts go down.
And especially because one of the examples that the studies used was famously Mortal Kombat. And as a fighting game, I don't know about anyone else here, but whenever I start playing a fighting game, I die for almost an hour, so
Yep.
I think even an hour is probably not good enough to make me not mad, but
You just mash buttons.
Yeah.
essentially.
And then they also talked a lot about the benefits of playing games, improvements on your cognition, improvements on your socialization, your motivation, some other word, emotion, I think it was.
Emotion,
Emotion, yeah.
I think I've heard that
Vocabulary.
before.
Yeah. Profanity spewing was improved also. Okay, so it was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it. And then what?
And after that, we went down to the exhibition hall, which we did not have to wait in line for
Yeah.
by then because people were already in it.
We did.
You guys were in line.
Yeah.
You were
Not
those.
much,
You were
huh?
those suckers.
We actually were pretty lucky. We managed to get to the line right as it managed to, I don't know what happened, it like uncorked or something, and everybody just pretty much walked straight in.
It was pretty fluid by the time we got in line.
But before
In a mass
that,
hysteria kind of way.
yeah, no, definitely. But before that, I mean, it just wasn't moving, but by the time we got there, or right as we got there, we were just able to walk straight in, and it wasn't even that full, so I'm not quite sure on the purpose of the line, but
Yeah.
We spent a while trying to find each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of disastrous.
Yeah, there was a lot of misconnections. Ike was tweeting picture clues, kind of like that mini game in Infamous, where you try to
What-
find the treasure.
What she would do is she would take a
Like
picture of a
Memento.
wall
Yeah.
somewhere and then say, "Here's this wall where I'm at. Come find me."
This was Ike, right?
yeah.
We haven't mentioned her.
So basically, yeah, Ike is here as well. She's not at the panel. She's watching fireworks with some buddies because we are recording this on the 4th of July, birthday of America.
Go America.
Happy Independence Day, everybody.
Boom.
Perfect.
Fireworks just went off.
Yeah, no. Don't know what happened. No, but we were all wandering around the convention hall, and originally it was me, Tallman, Ike, and 3 people who aren't on the internet, so they technically don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they
Um,
weren't on the internet?
Well,
No.
they didn't say their internet names.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
So
they gave us their
they
real
might
names.
They might as well have not existed for
I
the
suppose
fact
so.
of the matter.
I mean, this is where gaming meets the internet, so I don't. It's
I'm not.
strange to me.
They have
If they
whole
can-
bags full of internet here, in case you haven't heard.
If they can't follow me on Twitter, I'm really not interested in what's going on here. But we met up with them. We checked out a game called Space Orb?
Capsule.
Space Capsule. That was
Jam.
it.
Space Orb.
It had
Space
cap-
Orb.
it definitely had capsule in the name somewhere.
Yeah, Space Capsule.
Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam. It was Space
No.
Jam Capsule. Capsule Jam.
Sorry, too soon.
It's still too soon.
Still too
The
soon.
capsule is actually a basketball. Funny basketball. But then, I don't know, we lost Hannah and the others, and then Tallman and I got separated, and then I met up with them again.
Because you went to play Titanfall and I went to play Smash Bros.
Yeah, no, definitely. Kind of indicative there.
Yeah.
But
Was that a slam?
Quasi slam? I guess I'm still going to play a video game, so it really can't.
It was a
slam
space slam.
But then we all met up again for the incredible live GTA heist.
Yeah.
From the
So,
achievement-
yeah.
I want to talk about Hotline Miami too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We played
Yeah, a
that.
little
That
bit,
was long
and
before we met up.
It was on the PS4 though, and we were like,
You had to play it with a controller, and that was very distressing.
Well, it was even worse considering the conditions we were playing under.
Yeah, so it started left over from whoever was playing it before, and so
Yeah.
Cherrydoom was playing his character, trying to pick up weapons, could not pick up weapons, could not figure out why weapons could not be picked up, and then
Yeah.
after a few minutes, a guy came up and said, "Oh, actually, you're playing as Tony. He's a melee character. He can't
Yeah.
use guns."
Well then.
Well,
We got to experience pressing all the different buttons combinations on
Yeah.
the PS4 controller.
I
though.
think collectively our favorite part about the demo was the pause screen.
That was It looked like an old when you hit the touchpad on the PS4 controller, it would kind of do that tracking error on it's on old VCRs and would say pause up in the corner. It looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna get it when it comes out. But yeah, just playing on the PS4, aiming was really difficult.
Yeah, you had to use the right stick to aim, but it was 360 degrees. So.
I
Yeah.
think the most successful run was when I played
Yeah.
with the Uzi character and I just spun
Yeah.
around.
And then we played as a different character who had a chainsaw, but then he had another guy with him who had a gun.
The Swan Mask.
Swan mask. So you hit L1 to have the second guy fire the gun, and then R1 to use the chainsaw. And again, this is on
I
the
kind of like
controller.
that setup, but
That was
yeah,
interesting.
it's-
Yeah,
You
I can
had
see
to-
how it'd be easier to play if you had the keyboard and mouse to aim more precisely, but
You had to pay attention to where your secondary character was and
Yeah.
the line of sight for that.
So I wound up just using him to aggro everyone else with the gun and then have the chainsaw guy, when they came in the room, just kill them. And that worked for most of the room before I died. And was like, okay, let's move on. So after that, we went to check out. So Achievement Hunter was doing a live playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5, which is an ongoing series they have. So at first we were sitting kind of outside the perimeter, and then they had this one part that you could not stand in, and it was never...
Just a huge open area of, like, and this one guardian, like, kind of patrolling around, making sure nobody stood in it.
And there was nothing really nearby either.
There was no indication that anything would drop down from above, like the Achievement Hunter guys would fall from the sky like in a rock concert or anything like that.
Hey!
Be quiet for a second. So we explored around that area a bit, and then we saw, when we got shuttled by the Guardian, in the back there was a little Twitch VIP lounge. And this was enticing to me, so I wandered in there real quick, checked it out. It's just kind of a small, dark room. It has chairs.
Oh, God.
Which is that's saying something.
Chairs were the highlight of the room.
That was very enticing for us as plebs who are not VIPs.
Yes.
And me, who is still recovering from foot surgery.
Yeah, Cherrydoom has a fucked up foot, for those of you who don't know.
If you haven't seen my gross tweets about it.
Foot tweets. And so that looked pretty neat. And they had a TV in there, too, which was broadcasting what they were about to show in the main room. And so then...
also a bar in there.
Also a bar, yeah. They
They
their
had
own
two
bar.
bars, I think, actually.
Not an open bar, I should stress. You still have to pay for the beverages. They had a bar outside.
Yeah, they had several bars throughout the...
Yeah, they had 2 bars throughout, I think I saw.
Yeah,
But this was a special VIP bar, which had the exact same stuff.
You only have...
But for VIPs.
You only have still very expensive beers.
You don't have to stand in line, I guess.
Yes, there was that. So then came back out, and one of you guys suggested, like, what if you could, get us in there? So I went over there and asked, and did. So we watched the GTA thing.
Did you say VIP?
Yeah.
Great.
That was... What a scoop. As I've heard once.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
100 times.
So we wound up watching the GTA 5 thing from the VIP lounge. We felt very important.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some of the Achievement Hunter guys were running back and forth. That was kind of also like their green room as they were preparing to go on stage.
It was funny because they were playing music, like, and I looked at my watch and it was like 3:05. They were supposed to go on at 3. And one of the guys, I guess, on the staff came by, asked someone, was like, so where's Ray and Mike? He's like, oh, I saw Mike going, God damn it! Runs into the bathroom.
Code Red! Code Red! We've lost him!
So as a result, it made it sound like this was some huge rock concert, because there was about 10 minutes of intense music introducing it. The lights were going crazy on the stage.
The way the audience was reacting, you would have thought it was a rock concert.
Yeah, I thought like the Beatles had reunited, like there, and suddenly... But,
John Lennon came back from the dead.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some gamer score?
What did they do though that like facilitated that? They were just there.
They showed up.
Did they tell jokes?
No.
Their actual
the
event. Well, they
I'm
played GTA 5 online and kind of made these makeshift heist scenarios to pull off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was basically like wacky hijinks ensue at that point.
Should I be worried about our panel tomorrow?
I think you guys have the edge in, like, puns.
Yes!
That was all the insurance I needed.
I don't think people are going to start cheering every time you open your mouth.
Yeah.
What if I go on stage?
Upload this tonight and tell them to.
What if I go on stage, act like I forgot something, come off stage, then come on stage, and just kind of that pads for about 10 to 20 minutes?
That's what the people like.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The panel the people deserve.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, so after that event was over, anything about the GTA 5 thing itself?
It was a lot of yelling.
The beginning
Organized chaos?
It was funny because they had like 30 minutes of setup for the heist, everyone getting their clothes set up, and then 20 minutes of the actual heist. The actual heist was pretty funny because I do follow them and I like their videos.
They seem to have kind of a plan in mind for what to do loosely.
Well,
it's just a shame because they had to do it live. They couldn't edit out the unfunny parts, so.
And they said it would go up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And everyone cheered.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
When there was
loved it.
like when the helicopter grabbed the truck, like people in the audience went ballistic.
I think it was a
It was the greatest thing you've ever seen.
I just
Or the tank.
really, it made me really wish that like there was just this crowd of people that could be like in my room somewhere.
Yeah.
Every time I turn on my Xbox,
Right.
they're just like, yeah!
Every time you get an achievement, it's like, fuck yeah!
is there anything we could do with? I have Dark Souls 2.
Who the hell are you?
I'm
PAMaster.
You don't know anything about FTL.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm slowbeef.
Nice.
I just got in maybe 2 hours ago.
Okay, it's your podcast now. Go ahead.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying. God. Sorry. How long have you guys been going now?
20 minutes and
See, we can do this, right? We just got to pad out an hour. It's fine. We do that.
And bring out 4 other people to talk with you.
to raucous applause. So what happened after the GTA thing? We met up. Then we finally met up with you guys.
Yeah, we finally all shook hands and
Came out from behind.
became friends.
Yeah, came out from behind that mysterious VIP curtain. The rest of us are
You
just kind of-
mingled with the commoners, so to
You
speak.
saw
right.
you saw Raiden.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I went to
I
the
missed that.
the VIP.
I guess I couldn't have seen
It's
it
in the
since it was
men's
in the
room.
men's room, but
Like from Mortal Kombat with the
No,
hat?
That's
no,
Raiden.
no,
Oh.
It's Ryan in the wing. I went to.
Wait, what was that?
It was some nerd thing that I decided to ditch midway through it.
Okay.
So the VIP room has its own restroom as well. So I went in there after the thing was over, and when I was washing my hands, in comes cosplay Raiden, and he's in there, not in there to use the bathroom or anything. He just wanted to check to see if his back looked okay. But the way his costume was, he could not move his head. So he just while I was washing my hands, he was just standing there at the mirror, very stiff, and was trying to look at himself.
Raiden's very stiff. When he
Like-
fights, he kind of couldn't.
Maybe he was
Yeah.
in Blade mode.
And the poor guy could not look at his back, and he was like, God, I can't see my...
Did Rules of Nature play when he washed his hands?
I was more thinking
wish.
when he
And
actually went into the
Diabetus
stall.
didn't fucking help that.
You say,
Why don't you
you
do
really
it,
take out my
Tyler?
phone
Instead
camera
of-
here in the bathroom and take a picture of you riding. That's weird.
You could have said, "Oh, it looks fine."
Well, I said he looked good.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like in
alright.
general, not specifically about his back, but I was like,
looked good.
Alright.
I gave him a thumbs down.
what did that represent?
It was
Exactly. Yeah.
Let me show you 3 flashbacks.
It was a good ride, and though he looked very uncomfortable, and I can't imagine how it must be to walk outside in the day for him. That's a lot of mad respect to the people cosplaying today,
Yeah.
because
Except for that Slenderman.
except for the Slenderman, right?
What was wrong with Slenderman?
Too soon.
Too soon. Oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
mean,
The GPS thread just got posted today. Jeez, I mean, Did you see that, by the way? They're doing a pixel art Let's Play in GBS. Where
No.
one guy is. Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure thing of somebody live streaming.
We were at a convention, not reading essay.
Right, yeah. Well,
So
I was on a
We're
plane.
doing cooler things.
A brief foray into the realm of real life.
I'm sorry. I don't have any. There are no cosplayers on United Flight 320, unfortunately, except me. But
Did you ask him on the flight if they were coming to the panel?
yes, I did. Well, the pilot announced
That he was going to the panel?
that Brazil and Portugal is score was 2-1. So I told him- Colombia rather. Oh, sorry. Okay. And then I said to the stewardess, if you want,
Flight attendant.
I did know Miss Hydera if they want to announce that or whatever. Just
Well, you
just
were
a
on a
thought.
plane, so
Right. Well, I mean, the
it
world
fits.
Right.
The stream you can tune into.
Did you actually try to stream on the plane?
I just did for a second. Yeah.
Was the plane full?
Plane full of people?
People. Was it an oversold flight?
Yes, it was oversold.
Okay.
Like our panel!
How are you going to stream with 2 strangers next to you?
I wasn't going to talk or anything. I wasn't really going to do it.
Well,
I
if you had the
just wanted
window
to-
seat, there was only one stranger next to you.
I genuinely wanted to do it just to see if, it was open on the plane Wi-Fi.
Just
which they
nudge the octogenarian in the seat next to you, hey, you want to get in on this?
You know what?
You're on
No.
the internet.
There was this really small woman next to me, and at one point I had to use the bathroom, but and she was in the aisle, I was in the middle. But instead of getting up, she tucks her legs into her body like the morph ball.
Oh, that's what I do.
But then you have to kind of shove your ass in her, which is nice.
Which
but
is just what you're into.
right, yeah.
Thanks for the visual, by the way.
You're welcome. No, it comes out well on a podcast.
I have yard-long legs. I do exactly the same thing
Yep.
whenever somebody needs to get by. I just kind of expect them to ignore my feet.
Nah, I stand up because I like to be inconvenienced.
Because you're a normal person.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm something. Yeah, I'm
Well,
normal.
I don't morph while I shine spark out of there.
So let's
Good
see.
times.
So what happened after that? Then we decided to do an early dinner, which
Yeah.
was probably the smartest idea, because Austin is a fucking crowded city.
Especially downtown, yeah.
No, I haven't eaten.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I'm not.
In the podcast.
Everything's closed.
Yeah.
Also lots of bros.
A lot of bros.
A lot of, we were hanging out in the lobby for a little while, and there were 2 or 3 shirtless bros who came
Yeah.
through.
That was weird.
Mhm.
So we went
Some
to
robots too.
No, I don't think they were going to the panel.
Mexican Tex-Mex restaurant.
Because everywhere
Oh, yeah,
else
we
was
had to-
closed.
Yeah.
We tried going to 2 places, and then we just sort of remembered, wait, today's July 4th. Fuck.
Walking outside in the near 100-degree weather.
Nothing compares to those Witch guys, though.
The Witch?
Oh, wait. Remember those guys, the Witch were closed? They're like, fuck!
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They were really, really mad that place was closed.
What the hell is Witch?
It's a
Sandwich
restaurant.
place.
We were going to the bar after dinner before
Sandwiches.
this. We dropped by I can't remember the name of the place. It's something Irishish. I don't know. But as
Was
we're walking
it
along...
Witch?
It wasn't Witch.
Oh.
We
Witch
passed
Witch.
Witch. No, we passed Witch, and these 2 guys just wander around the corner. One, wanders up to the door, tries the handle. They're closed! Fuck! What are we gonna do?
That's why they came to Austin.
That's why
They had one day.
They can't have a panel. There's no alternate strategies.
They were going to do their panel from Witch.
Right, but that was last resort. That was the whole thing. Like, fuck it, panel's over. You know.
Not everything is about panels.
Just a 100-person crowd behind them. Oh.
Where's Sugar Conroy?
The 6-year-old starts crying.
So we were coming back from the restaurant. We were going to check out
actually,
your room.
Before we got out of the restaurant, though,
Oh, right. You
just
got recognized.
some random guy at the table was like, "Are you Diabetus?"
Yeah, that happened
That was
there.
me, actually.
Yeah.
That was all of us.
Kind of a delayed reaction on your part. That was weird. No, as we were leaving, I think someone had just overheard conversation at the table, or before we left, heard me say something, and was like, and I was like, yeah, that was neat.
He actually
He's
said
coming to
that?
the panel
But
tomorrow.
he said he
That's
used
exactly what he sounded
actual
like.
vocabulary. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was very nice. He just asked me if I was diabetes, shook my hand, said he was excited to come to the panel tomorrow.
He better be there.
So you got one.
So
Did you ask him to
don't
follow and
ruin
subscribe?
his trip, is what I'm telling to you.
Okay.
Lying to you. So yeah, we were coming back from
Right, so we
the panel.
came back, and then something seemed
We were
amiss.
gonna check out your room, the panel room you guys.
Yeah,
were
we're
gonna go
going to scope out, because I still have not seen the room where we were doing the panel. We have all 30 minutes to set up for it.
line up for Space Jam, of course.
And yes, at 8 o'clock, a group called Master Pancake, who is a local Austin group who does riff track / Mystery Science Theater style commentary.
/ retsupurae.
/ retsupurae commentary.
Can I just mention, too, that was going to be in lieu of picking me up at the airport?
No, I was.
How am I
going to
pick you up from the
still.
airport?
This is why taxis exist.
This is why I was sad.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
would-
had-
I was all set to take a cab, and then I was like, don't worry, the Cherrydoom taxi service will be there, and then I assumed they're, you
You're
go.
skipping ahead in the time.
Alright,
All
go
right,
on.
all right.
I gotta use that.
Well, thanks for that.
So we were on the way back.
Immortalized-
Thanks for that visual.
I'm
again.
going to move the microphone.
Immortalized in audio.
Yeah. So we were coming back to the convention center, one to check out the panel room, one to see the Master Pancake thing, but something seemed amiss. There was a very large group of people.
outside.
A lot of people outside, and as we got closer, we saw police sirens
We
and
saw the sirens. It was quite impressive.
a sense of confusion, and it turned out that there was either a fire alarm that was pulled or perhaps a bomb threat. Not quite clear on what
I heard
it was.
so the crowd tweets and crowd around were saying someone pulled a fire alarm. I heard from my pedicab driver that there was a bomb threat. So who knows? I mean, that's a few,
I searched the
people
RTX
removed from the
2014.
situation, so.
I searched the hashtag they were using for the event. It was just a lot of people like, thanks, asshole, who pulled the fire alarm.
I wonder if there's a news story about it yet.
Most people have been saying
Thousands
fire from what I've
emigrate to
seen.
the
Yeah.
streets in wake of nerd convention disbanding.
Sure, I mean, they talk. No, that was a bit different when that guy killed 12 people at South by Southwest.
Dope.
Well, I'm thinking it was just a fire alarm prank, because
Is that his wedding ring?
Yeah, it came right off. Ladies.
just practicing for the panel tomorrow.
Right, yeah.
Thanks again for the visual.
Casual encounters.
But they canceled the events for tonight, but then shortly after that said they're being rescheduled for later, so most likely probably just
Thank God, I'll be able to see my idols, the Game Grumps.
it's still gonna happen.
Yeah, and I'm really, really glad that they scheduled Master Pancake because I wasn't going to get to see it because I was going to have to pick up Slowbeef, but now I get to see it. So I'm not mad at you anymore.
It's a happy ending
That
after all.
wasn't my fault.
Yeah, asshole.
I would have taken the cab, yo. I even felt bad. No, the tech conversation exactly with Beatus was like, why don't you get Cherrydoom to pick you up? And it's like, I've seen her like twice in my life, and I feel weird. Like, she offered, go ahead. So now I found out there was this passive aggressive fucking Slowbeef. I'm gonna miss Master Pancake or whatever the fuck their name is.
She already saw it. before.
Yeah, I saw it 2 weeks ago, but I want to see
Like
it
the
again.
same show, it does not change.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Anyway, so yeah, we were kind of at our
So,
masses. I
so
guess.
there was a mass kind of chaos kind of thing because 30,000 people were all leaving the convention center simultaneously.
That's exactly how many, actually.
Yeah.
We were leaving, we got there, and then immediately, like, some enforcer or some police officer just comes up to us across the street.
No, he spoke in very short.
Go there!
No, that way. Go.
Bad.
Is what he said. I think
Do I have
exactly.
to rub your nose in that?
Nerds!
Yeah.
Nerds!
You could tell he wanted to say that.
So after that, we sort of discovered it was fire alarm. We're like, so I guess bar or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
first
we
We kind of all split up from there.
Yeah. Well, Cherrydoom, since she was helping shuttle me around, she was trying to get out of the parking deck, which is on the 6th floor, but so was everyone else who was using
completely
it.
backed up for 6 floors. It was not moving at all.
So then we just decided to take a cab.
I was parked in a lot that was across the street from the convention center, but this one street I needed to go across was blocked off by police and everything, so I had to walk like around the long way on the convention center. And
You
Can
got
I-
to explore Austin.
Can
I did.
Can I? We already gone over because I was missing it's like tall man's get up here. Because
No, we have not talked
no,
about
it's
that.
totally fine. You get the red Converse, the jeans going, but also the Ness from Earthbound shirt.
Actually, it's Lucas.
Get it right, it's Lucas from Mother 3.
I stand corrected.
Get out of your own hotel room.
Earthbound 2.
Oh, it was a bomb threat.
Oh, it wasn't.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Oh, that's...
Wait, do you have a problem with my shirt?
But they quickly
No, because
resolved
I'm
it as
here
a
on
hoax?
the Elvira
About
couch.
5,000
We have
people.
crosstalk.
That's it.
Let's not do too much crosstalk on the podcast. No, but it really was a bomb threat. We found out.
Yeah, police evacuated about 5,000 people from downtown Austin Convention Center Friday after a bomb threat, according to the police department. Someone called in the bomb threat around 5:30 p.m. and security subsequently found a suspicious package. Police spokesman Marcus Davis said the convention center was then evacuated. Wow.
So how do we joke about that without being arrested tomorrow? We don't.
Don't.
No.
I just hope your panel doesn't bomb. I'm sorry,
Just get the fuck out. No. Please do the panel.
You're gonna be one of like the 6 people
They
there.
had a weird red and yellow sticker on it with some jap.
Just a big
Oh, it was the Minecraft Dynamite box.
Oh boy.
little creeper head. Sticker on it, do not open until 6:30 p.m., at which point it will open itself.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah, we got to head back to the hotel and sat in silence for about an hour until I was like, okay, I'm going to go get slow beef.
And then it was a party.
Yeah. Well, then we went to, what was the bar called?
Ginger Man.
Ginger Man.
Oh, Ginger Man?
Yeah.
There's one in New York too. Is it like a craft beer kind of place?
Yeah,
But a little
there's one in
upscale?
Houston too.
Okay, I
Like
didn't realize.
150 beers or something.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a chain.
Mr. Tallman is very, very well versed in beers.
A little bit.
Provided us some recommendations. They're all very good.
Some local craft brews.
Some Texas beer.
Yeah.
So let's see what we have. The lawnmower and...
Lawnmower was
what
our,
was the other one you were
Bombshell
saying?
Blonde.
Mm.
I had a fireman's number
We also had
fireman's
alcohol.
4.
It was quite good.
What kind of alcohol? Just beer?
Just the beer.
Just beer alcohols.
Yeah.
No shots of Jameson. No like, let's get this fucking party started.
Not till tomorrow night, man.
That's for the
Not
post.
until noon tomorrow.
Gotta drink away the pain.
hit up the convention center bars before the panel.
They have those. That's weird as hell. Can I just say, I've never seen a convention with an open bar.
Yeah, they have that. PAX has it too.
I didn't see it when I was at PAX.
I never
but
saw
I don't remember
Yeah.
PAX having one.
PAX has it by where you get the food upstairs, not like the main.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
There's that. It's like one bar. Yeah, I went there with
This
the-
one they have like.
Oh, yeah, that was like a
This
pub.
was front and
Little
center in front of the
booths.
main
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was
imagine
right in front of the Twitch booth.
Yeah.
stage, seating, bar. Just so you know, you can drink away your worries right before you actually have to sit in on something, Achievement Hunter produces. But
Gotcha.
There was a couple
we have to
more.
be, we have to be nice to
That is
them.
not endorsed by retsupurae.
edit.
PA was in the crowd watching that.
And look, 1 p.m. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want.
no, I kid. I really do like the heist. And honestly, what you were saying earlier about the fact that it's like 30 minutes of prep followed by 20 minutes of heist, 20 minutes is a pretty good estimate. Like, usually they manage to fuck it up in 5 or 10.
Oh yeah, no, they, from what I've seen of the other heists, they were successful much longer than they have been on previous attempts.
Oh no, yeah, I really do like the heist though. It was quite a pleasure to be able to sit in one live.
That's awesome.
And,
Sorry I missed it.
And then that takes us pretty much to where we are now, I believe. So then, Mr. Beef, did you have good travel today?
No. Yes. I was worried because there was a hurricane like on the East Coast near Virginia, and I'm like, I'm going to get my flight canceled. So my way to combat that was to get to LaGuardia at like 10 a.m. for a 3 p.m. flight. So I played a lot of 1001 Spikes, tried to get an earlier flight. That didn't work. Got to level 9.
Very nice.
If you'd gotten to Antarctica, man, they would have let you on.
9. Yeah, I got to 9.5. Take that! No, I don't know. And then, I had I had a connecting flight with like a 1 hour layover, but we landed early, and my gate was right there. It was like everything was situated to go wrong, but didn't, which means holy shit, we are gonna bomb tomorrow.
Right.
I'm gonna.
This luck's gotta run out sometime.
I'm gonna stutter or like clam up or something. It's gonna be. You're gonna have to carry this thing.
You're gonna
No
say,
problem.
what do you call it, like 30 times?
Mhm.
Oh, that was kind of guaranteed, regardless.
I do know what you mean.
The thing about that is,
Mhm.
so there's that. I had a pretty like boring day all in all, really. So, good times.
Can I just say that this con in general is surprisingly good for, I don't know, not the attendees. Just because, like, I went to PAX, is Prime the one on the West Coast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I went to PAX Prime last year. And there were kind of some shady folk at PAX Prime.
You say this and there was a bomb threat today.
There was a bomb threat today, but like most of the people looked fairly wholesome. With that said, I still saw like one dad with like his 12 or 13-year-old daughter who was cosplaying, and you could just tell the dad regretted his decision immensely. He's just looking around him like, what the fuck have I done?
Rooster Teeth kind of prepared with this in mind. They have a parent lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like that. It was a little cordoned off area with like 40, 50-year-old folks just sitting there like on their phones and just
Yeah.
looking forward with just
Sitting in their
Vacant expressions on their faces.
The only thing I kind of don't like is that there's not a whole lot to do if you're not in the exposition hall or at panels.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have like the console free play sort of area that
Yeah.
you had before,
That's
which
what
was
I-
kind of our like home base of operations before.
Yeah, I like that about PAX, so you can just kind of play video games and shit. But I like RTX. Support RTX until 1 p.m. tomorrow.
Well, by the time this goes up, they won't even know about it.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
Well, I guess. I mean, if we haven't sunk our chance for another one to come tomorrow, but before Mike gets over there, grabs us by the collar, you're fucking out of here.
So any thoughts you have leading up to our first ever panel tomorrow?
Thoughts leading up to it.
Nervousness, excitement, concern.
I'm excited. I just like I'm one of those people like I try to think of 1,000 things that could go wrong.
Mhm.
You know, before I think of like.
I've been doing that too.
So I'm just kind of hoping I just sort of get in the swing of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
I think honestly.
There might be that nervous energy start,
Yeah.
but
which
then
is-
you kind of get used to it. If the audience is with you, then it kind of goes from there.
You know what they say, you know, if you're nervous, just imagine the audience doing bad Let's Plays.
Just
I,
imagine every
While they're
single
nude and
face
posting
in the
on
audience
Craigslist.
is a face cam.
I'm just hoping we just survive till the 30-40 minute mark when we go to Q&A. We can give away the thing and look like big sweethearts.
How are you going to give that away?
I don't know yet. I'm hoping a little kid who's like, I really want to make
You
a
should-
console Let's Play, but I can't.
You should see who can do the best Ridley.
I'll be a...
It won't be me.
So if that doesn't happen, do you want one of them to come up and ask that question?
This is what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of when they get up before they ask their question, being like, do you do Let's Play? Do you have a channel you want to plug kind of thing to be nice?
Maybe not say it so antagonistically. Oh, you do Let's Play? What do you got?
That's kind of what we're doing.
You?
What's your
Do
channel?
Let's Play?
Let me just. Let me
How many
just-
subscribers do you have?
Jot
And then
that
I'll dismiss you
down.
based on that.
Right.
We'll be checking out your channel later for possible retsupurae activity. You can go now.
Yeah, but like, and then hopefully maybe like one thing will lead to another, but like, I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
No, the giveaway.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that's... Well, what do you mean, where am I going with? That's what we're
Well,
talking
that's
about.
usually a thing that's followed up with something.
It's this kind of synergy that I know it's going to make tomorrow go well.
Right.
So, do you want to talk about what your plans are for tomorrow, and seeing as how this won't go up?
We can.
Alright. Do you want me to try to do
Would
the...
people find that interesting at this point?
I mean, well, they will have.
Everyone's on the
not
edge of their
seen it.
seats.
I mean,
if they're still listening, sure, they'll find this interesting.
I don't know what you're talking
Well, I will say, as part of preparation for the panel tomorrow, we kind of panicked and went to a Starbucks next door, and that was closed, and used its Wi-Fi to download documents that I had put on a Google Drive, but forgot to bring a jump drive with me to put them on locally in case the con center internet doesn't work out.
Right.
So
real prepared, you guys.
we're preparing for all worst case scenarios.
Well, I had, it's funny that I had, Acrobat, PowerPoint, all that shit on my Mac, but then I'm like, that's got that stupid DVI out, I might as well put it on my PC. Then I had to download fucking Office, which is why I was here for, 20 minutes or so.
Mm.
But, yeah. And that's, by the way, being paid for by the retsupurae war chest. But,
Nice.
yeah. We have, a general idea. I mean, we have the intro, we have, obviously, introductions, which we didn't go over.
We've been discussing basically keeping it loose like we normally conduct our business.
Right, yeah.
We thought if we prepared too much, it might come off as artificial and stiff.
We were just lazy.
And we were lazy as well, so try to keep it, like the usual.
Are you going to do that shit tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
The crowd's gonna love
You
it.
just hate the syllable.
I hate all multi-syllable words.
I see.
Yeah.
You mean multi-syll words?
Yes.
Multisyll words?
Mulsill, yeah. No,
Yes.
You gotta get even simpler.
Sim.
Yeah. Fuck.
That works.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What were we saying about my shirt?
I love it.
You want to throw it?
Thank you.
Just rips the
it's-
shirt
it's-
off. What about now?
It's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, this will be a good shirt to wear to a video game thing, and then I put it on and realize it's the ugliest shirt ever made.
Wow, you look great.
Did anyone say anything to you about it?
Not a single one.
Made him identifiable, though. All I had to look for was
Yeah,
the
that was
ugliest
good.
shirt known to man.
I said, PAMaster, come find me. I'm here, and I'm wearing the ugliest shirt. Let's play Pokemon.
Perfect. I gotta say though, as I was looking for you, I spotted, I don't pretend to guess an age, but it's a fairly large man with a literally yard by yard My Little Pony bag.
Oh, God.
You
didn't think that was me, did you?
No, I guessed, but
Yard
it
by
didn't quite
yard?
work out.
Yeah, there are these huge tote bags. I saw them at PAX East last year.
Yeah, I think I saw
It was
them.
huge. I don't know how much gear he was expecting to tote back from this thing, but I could have fit in this
A literal
bag.
pony.
Well, there's a little pony in there.
Who was on it? Like Applejack, Butterface?
Rainbow trout.
The other one.
Codfish.
Dave. Is that it?
All I had was Butterface. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Proteus.
Oh, God.
If you don't hear from me next week, then why?
Basically.
He's already been hunted down. He's on blacklist.
Well, I think that about sums up our day one.
All right.
Any closing thoughts?
Hope no more bomb threats.
That would
Yeah.
be good.
The only threat of bombing here is the retsupurae panel.
That's more than a threat. That's kind of a...
Would you guys?
Inevitability.
Yeah.
Would it be weird if I was wearing cosplay tomorrow?
No.
No.
Okay, it's pretty mundane anyway. It's the
Is
guy.
it Retsupurae related?
No, it's not even video game.
She's gonna be
related.
slow beef.
I'm gonna be the driver from Drive. It's not even video game related, but I like it a lot.
Oh, the movie, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Drive the video game.
Yeah. Nice.
Classic character.
It's sort of a Hotline Miami kind of movie, so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Why don't you just say you're from Hotline Miami?
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an animal mask, but. Anyway.
You'd probably find one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to do
around.
is put on a mask you find at a convention.
You could go to the zoo, kill something, and wear it.
All right. I think that's good. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody, and wish us retroactive luck.
Break a
Yeah.
leg, us?
All right.
In the past.
Go for it.
You have
Went
gone
for
for it. Goddamn.
What a great panel that was. Goodbye.